So this is my 40th year in Bali. I came right after university in 1982. This is John's 47th year. He came in 1975. And it was an adjustment for the first 9 years of to and from California for me. And then I pretty much lived here full time. And John and I just came back from, in this couple years of pandemic, we've been traveling to some of our most wanted list spots, and we've just had the most incredible, fortunate year. And what I want to say about that is coming into Bali, there's a lot of adjustment. And I just strongly recommend that as much as you can to be patient with the process. For me, I came back from 10 months of being away. We arrived the 1st of November, and I'm just now feeling landed. So if you're feeling uncomfortable with like what's going on, all this newness, and it's hard, just keep breathing through it. The school is going to be different, living is going to be different, the roads are going to be different, the medical, everything is different here. So I know you're all probably prepared for that, but I just wanted to, like, from my point of view, after 40 years, it took me 2 months to get back here landed. So it's important. The school is building its own curriculum. We had no curriculum when we started Green School. We were building Green School not on a whim, but we were homeschooling our kids, and the homeschooling teacher came and said, you know, I think the older one is probably ready for socialization. And for us, I was like, what? She's the most social person in the world. Why do you? And it made sense to put our oldest and then our youngest into a community of learners. And so John struggled a lot in school when he was a kid. And having left this jewelry business that we were in for 17 years, it was imminent for John to do something next. And it was to tackle the demon of education was a mess for me. How can I still have a lot of time and energy in my life. How can I change the world? So Green School came about. In 2008, we opened with 92 kids. And I think you're about 50 people of new, I think there's 390, something like that in the school today. So it's made a lot of progress, and in a way it's slow growing. We're building our own curriculum. If there are things that don't make total sense, it's because we're working on it. John and I just spent the last hour with the Carbon Zero team, which is a couple of scholarship kids and some local incredibly powerful pioneers that are taking on the BioBus, which collects cooking oil from dozens of restaurants in Bali and fuels that bus that might or might not pick up your kids. They're working on composting kitchen waste, spraying it with enzymes, having soldier flies and maggots which feed the chickens. It's incredible. And they're working on recycling plastic and paper and metal. And it's a project that you as parents can get involved in, we as families can get involved in. Everything that's going on at Green School is a pilot. Green School is a lab. And when it feels uncomfortable, like, this is what a lab feels like. There's a lot of trial and error. And I just ask for your forgiveness in the error and your confidence to help us pull through it. That's really what makes Green School so remarkable. There's so much going on here, I can't believe it. And sometimes I just can't stand it, it's too much. But it's exciting, and it's a great place to learn authentically. And you students here have a really wonderful opportunity to take hold of, and not control, but just to take hold of what's going on in front of you and make a difference at home, at school and at home. And I really look forward to your experiencing all of those changes with your family and the future of all of our education. And thank you for giving us the confidence, your families, your kids, for being here with us. I hope it's a great experience.